Hola! Today we're in the DKS 3.5 machine shop making Taco Bell's Beefy Melt Burrito. Right here, but homemade and way better. So let's get into it. Of course, went and got one. Gotta have standard to compare to, right? Just give it a little look-see here. Decent size. We'll cut it open when we get ours ready. So let's get into making our seasoning blend. Super simple. You can go to the grocery store now and just get the Taco Bell seasoning in a packet. Super easy. I'd probably do that. But I'm going to show you how easy it is to make with ingredients you probably mostly have at your home. Or, you know, like the McCormick taco seasoning. Pretty similar, honestly. So, we have a teaspoon of dried minced onion, teaspoon all-purpose flour, teaspoon beef bouillon, teaspoon garlic salt, teaspoon of cumin, teaspoon of chili powder, teaspoon of paprika, quarter teaspoon cayenne pepper, quarter teaspoon white sugar. And then I got some minced yellow onion just to add in there. And I'm doing half a pound of beef. I already got the spice mixture made up here. So I'll just use half this. This is for a pound of beef. I'll have the full written recipe with grams too in the description. So you can check that out if you need it. All right, so let's get our beef in. Got my skillet preheating over medium heat. Oh, and we're using Flaming Hot Fritos. I went to like 5 grocery stores looking for these. Even looked online. They're really hard to find. So I totally understand. Maybe Taco Bell's just buying them up. Totally understand if you can't find these. Just use chili cheese Fritos. That's what I was going to use. But I finally stumbled upon them. So now I'm only, $12 into Fritos. It's worth it though. We're going to have Flaming Hot. All right, so I'm going to hit my skillet with some non-stick. Got it preheating over medium heat. And crank it up a little. Get my ground beef in. 80-20 ground chuck, baby. You know how we do. Smash it flat a little. And I'm going to hit this side until we start breaking it up with about a quarter of the seasoning. And we just grill. Grill and chill, baby. Then I'm also going to get in my diced yellow onion. Oh yeah, love mine. So where Taco Bell comes from, 1948, Glenn Bell opened a hot dog stand, in LA. It was Irving, California or something like that. After World War II, where he'd served in the military. And then he was inspired by one of the taco shops across the street to open Taco Tia, and I believe he opened 3 or 4 of those, and started selling tacos, basically like theirs, hard shell tacos. Which hard shell tacos is how tacos became mainstream in the USA. Hard shell tacos were invented somewhere in the 20s and 30s, but really started to be mass produced in the 40s and then the 50s, and sold all around the country. Another key thing that happened here was chili powder being bottled and sold in stores. William Gerhardt in 1898 in Texas, I believe the company still exists, made Gerhardt's chili powder, which was a big key because before then you had to know the blend of spices to put in chili powder. You couldn't just go to the supermarket and buy chili powder. So those two things kind of made the hard shell taco like we know it today mainstream. Hard shell tacos have actually existed since the days of the Aztecs. They were frying shells and making like empanadas and tacos and stuff like that. But it wasn't mainstream in the USA. And then Glenn Bell, I believe it was 1962, opened the first Taco Bell. Glenn Bell, Taco Bell. Le mas. Oh, this is smelling glorious. All right, so we got our gorgeous Taco Bell seasoned ground beef with a little bit of onions in there, of course. Love them. Fritos, flaming hot. I know, hard to find, but finally got them. Secured the goods. Mexican rice, aka Spanish rice, aka Eres Rojo, roll the mas. I got a recipe video for this. I'll link it up here, and I'll link it in the end cards. Go make your own. If not, go to like a Mexican restaurant, a good Mexican restaurant, or a taco truck. And for a couple bucks, you'll have really good rice too. Taco Bell's queso. It's pretty thick, so we'll microwave a little bowl of this for a minute. Fire sauce, of course. Fuego. We're doing flaming hot, but of course you want that. And then some shredded fiesta blend cheese. And then, a la banderita, flour tortillas. Tortillas. Which we're gonna heat up in the pan real quick. Wiped out the skillet. Always heat your tortillas. Makes them a lot more pliable. And then we're gonna melt in that cheese, just like Taco Bell does with their grillers. Cheese grillers, whatever the hell they're called. I asked them if they could do that on this one, and they said no. So, it's got a can-do world, I guess. Not like Dakota's Kitchen here, AKA the DKS 3.5 Machine Shop. We're a can-do place. Unless you want the bearings pushed out of your CV joints or want your brake rotors turned, then I'm a no can-do place. People call me all the time, say, you got a press to fix my wheel? Nope, ain't got a press. I got a couple presses, but nope. So you can see how thick this queso is. It doesn't even come off the spoon until it's heated. Thick. 3 C's. All right, just give this like 15, 20 seconds. Okay, now we got our tortilla heated. Feeling good. Queso. Much more like what you get at Taco Bell. All right. Peel this guy out of here. Then I'm gonna go in with half the ground beef. This is really for 2 burritos, half a pound, like a 1/4 pound burrito. Guarantee you Taco Bell ain't putting in no 1/4 pound of beef. Gorgeous. Oh, it smells so good. Then, from what I'm seeing in the pictures, kind of hard to tell when you get one. They're layering the Flaming Hot Fritos right here. They're not that hot. Then rice. And then our queso. Oozing over there. Oh, glorious. I love Taco Bell's queso. Tell me what's your favorite thing to have Taco Bell queso with, or queso in general. Let me know down in the comments. Fire sauce. Fuego. I love this stuff. It's always out of stock though, I swear. Gorgeous. All right, and then we roll this bad boy up. And we'll grill the cheese right into it. Give it a nice bed again of cheese, and roll over onto it. Okay, so we build again. Round 1 in the skillet didn't work out. That's not the greatest non-stick skillet, and the cheese just turned into a disaster in there. Get it on the griddle. We're switching weapons in the arsenal. That's what you gotta do sometimes with cooking. Adjust, you know? The cheese on the outside grilled on was kind of a last-minute addition, inspired by some of their other ones, so. Hey, we're learning, right? You gotta adjust. Now round 2 on the griddle. Hit it with some non-stick. Don't want it sticking. I'm always saying that. That's exactly what happened. All right, seam side down. Yeah, I'm gonna sprinkle some more cheese down. Try to just roll it onto there. You know, I bet they melted under like a press or a heat lamp. You guys remember the grilled stuffed burritos? I loved those so much. I wish they still had them. Grilled stuffed chicken burrito or steak. Oh. Crunchy grill marks. Those things that just held up too. I mean, you could eat them like 3 hours later and they're so crunchy. All right, let's see how we did. Like a disaster. All right, brilliance just struck me. I'm gonna sprinkle the cheese on, put it under the broiler for like 5 minutes. Boom. Do it. So after a couple minutes under the broiler, beautiful. That's the way to go. Oh, look at that. Who doesn't love a little crispy cheese snack? All right, I'll plate this up at the Taco Bell. We'll heat the Taco Bell up a little too, just to give it a good chance. Good fighting chance against this. I mean, come on. Look at this though. Ooh. Now we got these bad boys plated up. Taco Bell. You know, besides the fact there's basically no ground beef in there. And I guess they're not using Flaming Hot Fritos now. They're using Fiesta strips. Same thing. And then my gorgeousness. Granted, I dressed it up a little with the ranch dressing, onion, and cilantro. But hey, gotta make it look pretty. So, look at that. Just gorgeous. Going over here without that. This is gonna just make a mess. You'd eat this with a fork and a knife. Wow. Love how it's like a grilled stuffed burrito too. That's just fantastic. Look at that, just holds itself. Right balance of everything. You want to make sure you add enough chips. That is fucking fantastic. The beef flavor. The crunch of the Fritos. That all just hits right. Gosh, I'm just fucking up left and right today. It's fuck up Friday because it's Friday. But I forgot to taste the Taco Bell burrito next to it. There's not even a comparison. I mean, I'm not saying that's like bad, but it tastes like a little Taco Bell burrito. These are like $6, I think. Oh, way better. All right.